All right, hello and welcome to another edition of the TGG newsletter. Today we are going to talk about the TGG way basic business model. And this is something that we created so that we could get the benefit of benchmarking any business against their ideal business performance on a day-to-day basis. And what we've done is we've broken it down to 5 basic things. And I'm going to show you what those are here very quickly. The first one is revenue. And revenue is how much money you earn. So what we're going to start with is 100 because this is in percentage terms, and we're going to see how you should perform with all of your costs as associated with that revenue. The next part of the basic business model is cost of goods sold. That is the cost of the goods that you are selling. I know that sounds ridiculously simple, but that's what it is. And in this case, I'm just going to use a random example and say that it's 50%. So cost of goods sold is obviously a cost. That leads us to the third part of the basic business model, which is gross profit. Now, gross profit is the product of these two, so it's now 50%. The next thing we're going to look at is the next cost inside of the business. This is S, G, and A. That stands for sales, S is for sales, general, and administrative expenses. And in this particular hypothetical business that we're using, we're going to say that that is 40%. Well, that's going to leave us with what's called net operating income of 10%. This is a simple way to look at your business, because if this is the ideal way that your business should be operating, and then we go and put your business and your actual performance in here, and we see that it's 100%, but this instead of 50% is actually 60%, then this is only going to be 40%, and even if this is 40%, you're breaking even. You're not making any money. And where is the place that we need to go and attack? What's the thing we need to see? Well, it's right here. We have to look at your cost of goods sold and figure out why is it costing you more than the industry average to make your stuff. So when we use the basic business model, we use it as a map to try to figure out what are we going to do relative to the rest of the industry and relative to our ideal business model. Today we're going to go into a bunch of different businesses. We're going to look at everything from professional services to manufacturing companies to distribution, all sorts of other stuff, and we're going to look at those in an industry-specific way so that you can start using the TGG way basic business model to benchmark your performance and see where you need to improve and see where you're doing really well.